Peace, peace, peace. What's good? What's good? What's good? For those of you who don't know, who'll be coming in the building, this is Sam Man, CEO of DLS Media Incorporated and Viral Hip Hop News. You are on Push Up with Sam Man this afternoon. About to get in these shoulders. Wanted to come on here and rap with you guys, man. This is a beautiful afternoon out here in Jersey where I'm at. But I've been seeing a lot of stuff, man. A lot of negativity, a lot of attention grabbing, and this is one thing I love about YouTube and having different platforms is that I can kind of express my perspective. Although it is the same exact opinion, I can express different perspectives on these various platforms and can use these as learning lessons on what to do and sometimes what not to do. So before we get into the conversation, let me start with my shoulders. I'm gonna tear these shoulders up today. So right now I'm just gonna do a traditional shoulder press. I got some 30s. I may increase weight because I can get pretty heavy when it comes to shoulders, but my shoulder is tight today, my right one. So I'm going to take it easy too and listen to my body. So right now I'm going to start with these 30-pound dumbbells. I'm going to press them over my head 10 times each. I'm going to do 3 to 4 sets and then I'm going to move on. So let's get this popping. Right now I got the shoulder. I'm going to keep them about at my ear, 90-degree angle. Bust them straight up and back down, up, down. Let me do 10. This is very light, so I will probably go up, but I do feel that tension in my right shoulder. So I do want to pay attention to that and take it easy as well. You want to keep your back straight and just move your shoulder straight up and straight down. 10, good work. I'm gonna hold these for a second. Give myself a little bit of a rest. Now, usually I will superset all my shoulder work, all my workouts for that matter. I'm knocking some push-ups in between, but because I'm going to be doing a lot of upper body today, I'm going to be doing those in between certain sets. I'm going to be really just methodical on how I knock out my push-ups because I don't want to burn out too quick. I want to get all the exercises in that I plan on doing today while still getting a good burn. So I'm on set number 2. My shoulders, 90 degrees, 30 pounds. Like I said, this is lightweight, but I'm paying attention to my body. Got a little bit of a shoulder pain, so I don't want to overdo it. It's not your normal kind of soreness. It's my body telling me something. So I want to pay attention to that. All right. Another good 10. This is different than my normal workouts where I'm just constantly moving, constantly getting as many reps as I can under a certain amount of time. I'll take my time today and make sure I get the proper form and proper technique and proper work in. I don't hurt myself, you know what I mean? But obviously, we're on a hip hop platform, on a podcast, real successful. My brother, Oh God, Hip Hop News Uncensored. So we see things, man. We're on YouTube and we watch certain things. You start getting accustomed to certain personalities, especially within your genre. Sometimes you become fans, sometimes you don't. But ultimately, I can honestly say that I appreciate and respect everybody's work, whether I'm a fan necessarily, whether I agree with your opinion or not. But the one thing I try to do, and I really try to do this, is keep other people's names, in particular when it comes to the genre that we do, out my mouth, because it's not the energy I'm looking for. Obviously, I know there's competition. Obviously, I know people want to be better than the next, but the last thing I'm going to do is try to downgrade or try to belittle someone else's platform or someone else's opinion solely to put strength or put popularity on my own. That's corny. That's whack. We're seeing a lot of corny and whack stuff, and we can learn from that corny and whack stuff. You know what I'm saying? Far too many times we sit here on these platforms and we really see this as reality. See, when we get behind a computer or we get behind the phone or we get on these YouTube platforms and we express our version of reality, we have to be real careful with the narrative that we paint and that we steer. And we see a lot of people out here in the media, a lot of people out here in the entertainment world really getting caught up and really getting hit and lives being taken away because of the things that they tried to portray and the narrative that they attempted to steer over the phone or over the computer, a complete false sense of reality. It's a shame that it's a gift and a curse because I love it. It's an amazing ability that I can be able to turn my cell phone on or my computer on, get in front of people, and then use my platform and my responsibility to help, to teach, to grow, not just the people watching, but myself. That's what I look and aspire to do. And I have different genres. I got the workout channel, the hip hop channel, Sandman Uncut, where I could get in a little bit and, you know what I mean, get my vulgar language on and get it popping. But my ultimate goal in each one of my platforms, no matter what I'm talking about, is to kind of gain a learning lesson out of this situation. What can we learn? How can we grow? How can we get better from listening to the content and the information that I, myself, or oh God, provide for you? That's my overall goal. But see, I know that I'm one of the minority in that situation, and a lot of people come on here and they seek nothing more than attention. I got one more set of straight shoulder presses, so I'm gonna take this up a little bit. I grabbed the 50s. Let me get this last set in, and then I can continue to finish doing what I was saying. I'm doing sets of 10 right now for the people coming in. Shoulder workout. We're gonna really kill our shoulders today. I'm gonna take my time. So I got a little bit of a right shoulder pain, not an injury, but I got a pain I'm paying attention to. But I'm gonna come on here and talk and build, man. So let me get these in, and then I'll finish saying what I was saying. Straight up, straight down. Let's work. All right. Put them heavy motherfuckers down. Take a quick minute. I'm gonna sit right here. The next thing I'm gonna do is something called Arnold's, where outside of the traditional shoulder press where I was sitting here, I'm just pressing up. I'm gonna now sit here and rotate and press up. Once again, my headphones die. Shout out to Dre, man. Apple Beats. You get these waterproof wireless headphones, and the second I start getting a real good sweat on, they shut up. Awesome, awesome piece of equipment y'all got there, man. Shucks. But yeah, man, a lot of us get on here and we gain these platforms and we see these views. You know what I mean? And get so drunk with the attention, so drunk with the allure of people clicking it, hitting likes and doing this and doing that, that it completely gets us away from our reality. It completely gets us away from what we really got going on. It's crazy to me because all I've learned throughout my life and throughout the teachings and everything, books I read, you gotta focus on you. How you worried about what other people are doing when you ain't taking care of the business in your own life? When you're not taking care of yourself? When you got time to sit back and actually reflect on what another man or woman in your genre is doing and take hours out of your time to have to explain why they said this or why they said that compared to why you said this and why you said that, you know how much of a waste of time that is? For real. And how much of a focus you just took away from you, getting your health right, getting your mind right, getting your spirit right, getting your family right, getting your business right. There's something that you could figure out. Damn, let me not do this. I don't really need to focus on that person. I need to focus on my own shit. You know what I mean? But because we get caught under this allure of this false reality, that is YouTube, gift and a curse, but it is a false reality. People really think this is real, and they get behind here, and they can say whatever they want about somebody, and there's no repercussion behind it. It's not the way the world works, man. This is an incredible platform. Hold on, let me get to my workout. We do Arnold's right now. I got 25 pounds, or 20 pounds, excuse me, real light for the first rep. You start right here and pop up, bang. And do 10 of these. Rotate at the top. You can click or not, and come back down. Bang, so I'm here, rotating up, coming back down, rotating down. I'm gonna do 10.
I'm actually gonna keep this weight right here. This shit burns. That's a nice little work right there. I like that. Those are called Arnold's. Started off with traditional shoulder presses, 4 sets, 10. Started at a 90-degree angle. I had 30-pound dumbbells, brought them straight up, ripped them up. Last set I did the 50-pound dumbbells. So you almost get kind of like a burnout. And it affected me on these sets. I felt that one for sure. But just to get back on what we were talking about, man, these platforms, and when you gain platforms and start gaining popularity, subscribers or whatever, you have a responsibility, whether you know it or not. You got a responsibility because the mainstream media is dying. TV is dying. YouTube and people interacting on these kind of platforms is the new wave. This is the future. You know what I'm saying? So when you get on here and you gain popularity and you get subscribers, you have a responsibility to make sure that the narrative is steered the right way. Because far too often we complained and was mad at the news and the media and this and that person who disseminated information for us to see. Their narrative was always steered a particular way to show us something subconsciously, to make us believe something that wasn't necessarily real, giving us a false perception of reality. YouTube has taken that mantle from the mainstream media, transitioned it over to the internet, and now gave that power to us, which is an amazing thing for the people doing good with it, but it's terrible for the people doing bad with it. And we got to figure out the ones in between. Because a lot of people do this shit strictly for views, strictly for entertainment, and ruin people's lives. Just for a view. Is it worth it? And meanwhile, what are you doing for you? What are you doing for your people? What are you doing for your family? What are you doing for yourself? It boggles my mind, man. Work on yourself. Figure out, how am I going to make myself better today? What did I look at yesterday in myself? Fuck everybody else. Don't worry about whatever somebody else did to make you mad. What did you do with yourself to make yourself go, damn, nah, I gotta change that. Or damn, yeah, that really worked. I like that. Let me continue to move and evolve and grow with that so that I make myself better. Far too often, man, far too often we are worried about other fucking people. Now I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, well, Sam, man, you do hip hop commentary. Aren't you talking about people? You're right. Absolutely. We have a news broadcasting channel where we created our own business, S-Corp, business structure and plan around disseminating and delivering hip-hop news related to our culture in the most objective and most real way possible. We took pride in that. We wrote out a business plan. We created business structure. We took the proper procedures that you need to take in order to make this business solidified. And then we went on and did the thing. But something that I can pride myself on top of being objective, is never downgrading, never disrespecting, never going far and beyond to destroy someone's name, to get a like, to get a view, to get a subscription. It's just not what I do. It's not what we do. And it may be popular, may not get us the views sometimes that we all want in the competition of YouTube, but I'd rather keep my soul and keep 100 than sit down and have to bow down to anybody and lose touch of who I am for a view. And the same thing goes with social media. Damn sure don't gotta be just YouTube, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take it up after this one. This feels good now. Grab the 30s. 25s. What's good with everybody out there, man? How y'all doing today? I'm in here doing my shoulders right now, for those who will be coming in and those in here right now. Started off with some traditional shoulder presses. Sitting on this chair I got right here with some simple dumbbells. I had 30-pound weights. Straight up, straight down. Did 4 sets of those. And now I'm on my 4th set of Arnolds. I call these Arnolds after Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you don't know him, yeah. Governor of California, used to be whatever the fuck he is now. But we sit here, rotate when we come straight up, and come straight down. Bang. Bang. Right now, I took it from 20 pounds to 25 pounds. I'm not trying to break the gym. I'm not trying to lift the world. I'm trying to get good reps in, great form, and a good burn. I'm not in competition with anyone but myself. In competition with no one but me. How can I get better than I was yesterday? Appreciate y'all rocking out. Got a good burn on right now. Oh, exercise number 3. We'll do some simple shoulder raises. Like I said, I'm not in here trying to break the gym. I'm not in here with the 90-pound dumbbells trying to impress anybody out here on the internet. I'm in competition with me. And a lot of us need to focus on ourselves, pay attention to what we got going on, our own insecurities, our own weaknesses, our own strengths, and fix those or evolve in those. Too many times we're worried about what somebody else is saying, somebody else is doing. You know, obviously when you start gaining success, you're gonna start getting haters and trolls, and that's when, you know, honestly, that's when you really start gaining success, when you start seeing people not like your stuff and dislike your stuff and start talking a little bit. That's how you know you made it, honestly, because now you know it's no longer your mama and your daddy and your friends with the 6 or 7 likes. Now you know, okay, this is getting out to some people, and they may genuinely dislike it. They may not like the content, and that's cool, because that's allowed. We're supposed to have our own opinions, be objective. But then you'll find some people who will take the time out to dislike your stuff, and then take some more time out to leave a comment on how they don't dislike your stuff, and then subscribe to you so that they can take time out every day to make sure that you know how much you're not liked, how much your stuff stinks, how much of this. You let that motivate you. See, that person doing that isn't worried about what they're doing in their life. They're focused on what you're doing with yours, which is backwards. So you keep them in their place. You allow them to do their job, which at the time is hating on you. You don't fall into that though. Don't fall under that spell of allowing negative energy and negative attention to scare what you got going on. See, that's another thing, and it's easier said than done, because people behind the cell phones and they typewriters, they're the toughest people in the world. Man, you would think we had a whole bunch of Mike Tysons out here, the way people typed on the computer. But you can't fall into that trap. You can't allow them to get you outside of your bag and get them outside of who you are. Because you're winning. You asked for this. Now, I mean, with this attention comes your negative and your positive reactions. Not everyone's gonna like you, not everyone's supposed to like you. You just gotta stay true to you. What I'm doing right now, some simple shoulder raises, 15-pound weights, nothing heavy. If you were sitting on a machine, you'd be sitting there, have your arms tucked in, and you just raise. And that's all I'm doing. Working the delt, the rear delt, the trap. Just getting in good reps. I don't care about heavy weight, because I don't want to be sitting there doing all this wild shit. I want to keep good form, locked in, up and down, up and down. Strictly isolating the body parts that you're working on. I'm working my shoulders right now. I'm not working my legs and my abs and my chest. Shoulders. So I don't need to be moving all my body parts around. I need to keep my ass centered into the ground, feet planted into the earth, strictly using my delts, bringing it up and bringing it down. This isn't a form that we're used to doing. So you don't want to go and grab the heaviest weight in the world trying to look tough. Grab something that is convenient for you to be able to do this the right way without being hurt and to feel that isolation in your muscles. So right now, I'm not going any higher than 15, 10 to 15, because I need the proper isolation. I need the proper work, blood flow in these muscles. I'm tearing down to break back up, tearing down to break back up. That's another thing. People are afraid to start from the bottom. People are so afraid to start from square one that they'd rather piggyback off of somebody else or piggyback off of something else to try to gain quick steam or quick fame. It don't work like that. That's not going to sustain you longevity. You got to be consistent and consistently great at all times. It doesn't matter what I did yesterday. It doesn't matter what news story God and I did yesterday. It doesn't matter how many views I did on any of my platforms yesterday. Because what am I doing today? What are you doing now? Yes, yes, yes. Indeed, indeed. Feel good right now. Taking my time with this workout. Enjoying this burn. I'm on exercise number 3. Right now, working shoulders. Started off doing seated shoulder press. So I had it here. Just push it straight up, straight down. Appreciate you, fam. Blessings to you. Straight up, straight down. Then I just stayed in the seated bench, seated position, and I did Arnold's. Arnold's is where I start with my hands right here, and I slowly bring the dumbbells up, twisting at the top, and coming down, bringing it back. I did 4 sets of those. Now I'm on, I guess you could call these raises. I'm sitting right here, feet planted to the ground, not moving around, not all off balance and wild shit, nah. Planted to the ground, strictly isolating my delts and my traps, and bringing it straight up and straight down. Straight up, straight down. I don't need to be doing this shit and all that wild stuff. Straight up, straight down. Now, if you can do that straight up and straight down correctly with these, then this is what you need to do it with. You don't need to be trying to grab the biggest weight you can find. You know what I mean? You don't need to be trying to grab these to prove a point. Stay within your comfort zone. Stay within what makes you get the best work, and then continue that. Focus on you. Don't look over here or look over here and see what this person's doing or this person's doing. Focus on you. And that's the mistake we're making out here. Social media and YouTube, if you have a platform. Stop worrying about other people, man. Stop worrying about other people. If you do something where your genre is talking about, commentating things that are going on in the culture, hip hop, news, things like that, then do your thing. Make sure you keep it objective and make sure you keep the narrative, keep your opinion and your bias out of it. Prime example, Takash, this kid. This kid's everywhere right now. We see him all over the news, man. And our opinions may say one thing. And yeah, I'm very opinionated about that kid and what he has going on right now. But I gotta make sure, because of the platforms that I'm on and the numbers that they do, that I remain objective as possible and keep the narrative as neutral as possible for the people watching to get the proper information to decide either one way or another. If I went on there and said, this person's whack, this is ass, it's corny, he does this, he does that, I'm giving you my opinion on how I feel about this person. That ain't my job. My job ain't to give you my opinion. My job is to deliver the news and give you perspective on what's going on. You know what I mean? Perspective. Your opinion is your opinion. There's no right or wrong in your opinion. But you gotta make sure once you gain popularity and once you start reaping the benefits of your success that you maintain responsibility in the narrative that you paint. And I see far too many people out here trying to gain success and notoriety while destroying people that they don't know. It's crazy. right now. I'm gonna jump into another exercise. Shout out to everyone out there watching right now. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in. Leave a comment right now as we build. Customarily, I do this with the 45-pound plate, but I'm gonna grab 25 right now because, like I said, I'm dealing with a little bit of a nagging shoulder soreness. I don't know what to call it right now, but I'm paying attention to it. I'm not gonna overdo it today. Right now, I got this 25-pound weight. What I'm gonna do is take it straight up, straight down. Do this 10 times. Up, down. And I'm gonna superset these with push-ups. So now I'll bring in my push-ups. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm gonna knock down some push-ups. Now I'll jump right on that again. I'm not gonna do much rest in between these sets. I wanna get this burning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, pop back up. These in. What a great day to work out, man. What a great day to be motivated. Work through the bullshit. Work through the nonsense. I could have sat on my phone today, been a fan. Nah, man, I had to work. It's time to work. We get 10 more in. Back down for 10 push-ups. Let's work. Let's work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, back up. Yeah, I'm feeling this now. It's gonna outwork. Let's outwork everybody. Let's sit back and complain. Can whine and cry about why this isn't the way it's supposed to be, or why this situation isn't supposed to be, or why I didn't get this shot of this. This work. This work. Can't focus on what's behind you if you're moving forward. Can't focus on what's on the side of you if you're moving forward and you're just working. Outwork all your problems. When push comes to shove, it's fucking work. Shout out to my parents, my beautiful parents, for always instilling that in me. You know what I mean? They gave me that generational wisdom. Couldn't afford the generational wealth, but they damn sure made sure they gave me that generational wisdom. And I'm gonna take that and turn it into generational wealth for the families and my legacy that I got moving forward. Appreciate you, Mom. Appreciate you, Dad. Drop down for 10 more push-ups. Let's get it popping. I got one more set. Feel good, man. I got a good sweat on. Shout out to Dre's. Shout out to these waterproof wireless Beat headphones. And every time I come in the gym and get a good sweat on, they turn off. It's a good $150 well spent. Appreciate that. Cause I love listening to David Guetta while I work out. Yeah, not really. Come on, Beats, you gotta do better than that. Let me get in this one more set. Set of push-ups and we'll figure out what we're gonna do next. Probably some traps. Let's work. Some more push-ups. Let's work. Yeah, buddy. Feeling this right now. All right, just to do a recap real quick. I'll get a quick rest in. Started off traditional shoulder presses. Sat on the bench, seated on a 90-degree angle. Started here, traditional, straight up, straight down, on a 90-degree angle, did 4 sets of 10. Then I went over to my Arnold's, which I begin right here. Get a twist up top, and come back down. Did 4 sets of 10 on those. Then I moved over, stayed with the dumbbells, do a lot of dumbbells with shoulders. I just did dumbbell flies on my shoulders, isolating the delts, 4 sets of 10. Then I just had the shoulder raises, 25-pound weight, bring it straight up, straight down, and supersetting that with 10 push-ups in between. We'll put these weights back. Peace to everyone out there. Make sure you hit that like button while you're coming in. If you haven't, check this live out later. Sorry, ain't no drama on this. We just gonna work and build and get better. I ain't talking shit about nobody. I ain't stirring up any controversy. Just trying to work, build, get better, motivate, inspire, teach, help, build, inspire. Damn that negativity and damn that hate, man. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. Moving this weight over right now so I can get a good seat for y'all. Y'all should be able to see that. All right, that's actually perfect. So I'm gonna sit here right now. So the Smith machine. I'll bring this up right there. What I'm gonna do here, put some weights on. Have my thumbs. Put my thumbs out like this. You can see right here. I'm gonna place it right in the middle of the bar. Then I'm gonna take my thumbs and close it back up. That'll be my distance. Get a good bend. I'll bring it straight up here, straight down. Up, down. Up, down. I'm hitting myself barely below my chest. I'm not flying it all the way up right now. Can do that, but it's not what I'm looking for. I'm trying to isolate my delts. Here and down. Here and down. Here and down. So let's work. This is actually working part of your back as well. And let's go. This will be the final shoulder exercise, and then after this I will work on my traps, which is also going to be part of the shoulder workout. So like I said, excuse me, I'm going to take this off the safety from the Smith machine. You can place it on here and then let it go and stay like that. Take this off the Smith. Make sure my thumbs are even. Back a little bit. Legs bent slightly. Bring it up. Down. Up. Down. Working the shoulders. I'll superset that with 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back up. Do 10 more. It's real lightweight right now. Like I said, I'm not breaking the gym. I got 25 pounds on each side. Definitely could take this up in weight. Right now, I'm just worried on, focused on, proper reps. Getting all the reps in that I want and supersetting that with push-ups. Just looking to burn out the muscles. I'm not trying to be bulky or gain any crazy mass. I want to be healthy, I want to be fit, and I want to make sure it looks right. Now you see how my back's not all hunched over? How you don't see me jerking and doing all that? Keep your feet planted to the earth. Strictly isolate the shoulders. You should be feeling that in nothing but your shoulders. If you feel like you gotta use more body, your arms, your biceps, your legs, to compensate for lifting this weight up, you need to take some of that weight off. Don't try to impress anybody. Don't worry about who's on the left of you. Don't worry about who's on the right of you or behind you. Worry about that person right in front of you, which is you, and make sure that you get yourself right. You're in competition with yourself, remember that. Remember that. That's in everything we do. You're only as good as what you did yesterday. What are you doing now? You're only as good as what you did, not even good as what you did yesterday, I messed it up. You're only as good as what you're doing right now. Point blank period. Let me get another 5. Indeed. Let's work. Yes. More push-ups. Whew. Yeah, starting to feel it now. One more sec. Let's get it popping. Definitely starting to feel it now. That's a good thing. That's what I came in here for. I ain't coming here to do a bunch of easy shit. I came here to work. So let's work. I didn't sign up for anything easy. Whew. Three more. Whew. I push myself sometimes. This shit ain't no joke. See how I lost compromised form a little bit on that one. That wasn't good. Started getting tired. Started trying to compensate other body parts to get that up. You don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the weight off. Since I cheated. Take the weight all the way off. I'm humble myself and understand that I may be a little tired right now. And I'm not trying to impress this person or that person. I'm gonna make sure I get 5 solid reps in with what I just did, because the last 2 I kind of cheated on. So let me get these in, compensate for that. Now this has nothing on it. This should be very easy for me. But although the lactic acid is starting to build up and my muscles are getting kind of tired, this will still be great for form and great for reps. Straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. I'm satisfied with that. So now, right now, I'm gonna move over to traps. Stay right here. Just heavy this weight up a little bit. Throwing some 45 pounds on. Now, I do these a different way. Right now I'm going to do traps. For those of you who have never worked traps before, I'm going to straight bar on the Smith machine. I got 45-pound weights on each side. I'm going to take this off for the safety right here. I'm going to take it straight up, straight down. Right here to your ears. So Remember when you were a kid and mom asked you what you did? You go, I don't know. That's what you're gonna do right here. Just tell your mom, I don't know. I don't know. Take the shoulder trap straight up to your ear. And I'm gonna do 10 of those. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my left hand, I'm gonna take it from here, I'm gonna switch it over. Put a little more of the weight on there, and isolate it, and do it again. The weight down, relax for a minute. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do another set. Well, I start with my arms like this, and I'm gonna take the right hand and isolate that on the second set. Shoulders are on fire. I just found out that I was working my traps too because after one set, they're on fire. Got a little work, man. Got a little work. Looking at my time, I see people starting to text me. I gotta get to some work, but definitely want to get in here and get some work in. So I'm not gonna be able to finish up my workout because I see people calling me, but let me finish these out. Start here. Now, remember, I'm gonna take this hand and isolate it. Do 10 more. Good work, good work, good work. Take a quick break. I'm gonna do one more set. Instead of isolating, I'm gonna go front, then I'm gonna put both hands in this position. Straight up, straight down. And that'll be my last set. And I'll finish out. Indeed, indeed, indeed. It's work. Whew. All right. Remember, you're telling your mom, I don't know. How'd that break, son? I don't know. Right. Now I'm gonna switch my hands up, put them here, straight up, straight down. Man, that hurt. Woo! I felt that joker. Great workout today, guys. I'm at about the 44 minute mark. Didn't get to do everything I wanted to do. Had a couple more routines I wanted to do, but I gotta get out of here. Looks like business is calling. I got a good sweat going on. You know what I mean? Shout out to everyone that's gonna watch. Push Up was saying, man, make sure you come in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of the workout, let me know what you thought of the build. Be on here every day, either give a morning motivation, some type of motivation or some type of workout, committing myself to greatness. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. Push Up was saying, man, make sure you subscribe to the movement. I'm out. Peace.